Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. Alright, we are back tonight, and yeah, we are back tonight with Dual Destinies, Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. I missed the name of what's up?
It's Phoenix, right? Ace Attorney, Dual Destinies, Ace
I missed
Attorney,
the name
Phoenix,
of
right?
anyway.
Justice, Athena Sykes.
Tell us how she going tonight. Me and my son, we're gonna do this trial for Ace Attorney. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you all enjoy, and thank you for watching. Sunday is going well. There's a little storms today, but as long as it's not tearing up the place, so I'm good.
There was a tornado outside just like
Really?
a few minutes ago.
Really?
I don't know if you heard it.
Don't listen to him, y'all. All right, let's get going. I kind of started kind of late. I was asleep, actually.
She was knocked out.
I surely was. I'm not gonna say I was. But hey, I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow, so we can do it.
I gotta play Splatoon after this.
I got this stream notification. Yay! All right now, Girl Queen 81. What's going on? Yeah, that's good, Callipy, because got that Memorial Day weekend. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, I need that break. I needed this break. All right, so we're on episode 3, Turnabout Academy trial, day 1. I should have went back and watched the original case, cause
She forgot.
I always forget.
She don't know what's going on. She don't know who we defending.
Really? I know we that much.
What's her name? What's
Juniper.
her full government name?
Juniper Wood.
Where she live? What's her address?
She live in the forest.
What's her social security number?
You know, he's so silly. All right, let's go. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. I forgot to do this. Gotta get her card info too, in case she doesn't pay up. I know that's right. You heard me. I don't know. I think it's a few times they didn't pay Phoenix when he was a lawyer. When he was lawyering, October 25th, 9:47 a.m. See, that seems like it's another day.
Nope, the same day. They arrest him, and on the same day they put him on trial.
I'm like, that's still the same. Day 1, District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 3. Ugh, my butterflies have butterflies in their stomach.
So, what's it like to have your very own case for the first time?
My heart hasn't raced this fast since I ran that full marathon last year.
If it keeps up, you might get a lawyer's high. You know, like a runner's high? Relax, everyone's... Oh my god. Relax. Everyone's nervous their first time.
Yes, it is, Callipy. Make sure they're able to pay. Let's go farther time.
So my fears weren't unfounded. After all, today's prosecutor is so terribly brutal. And willing to use any means necessary to win a conviction.
There's that end justifies the means concept again.
Now that it's come to this, we have no choice but to fight fire with fire. The end justifies the means.
I wish he'd stop saying that. That's your method, Professor. I'm going to defend Juniper in my own way.
But Miss Sykes, just yesterday you told me. As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else?
Right, I hope he's not on this case all the time. That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen, then won't I?
My, but aren't you a stubborn one? Well, I suppose you'll have to learn of your own inefficiency the hard way, whatever this is.
I call him Father Time, Callipy.
Father Time! Forgive me, Professor Means, but can we just leave it at that? Oh dear, please forgive me. It's just I wish to protect Juniper by any means I can.
I do, too, but...
Now, if you would excuse me...
Thanks to him, I'm feeling even more pressure than before.
Don't let it get to you, Athena. And don't forget to keep smiling.
Oh, Lord. Apollo, what's going on?
No!
Don't do that smile, Apollo. I'll be fine, and I haven't forgotten what Mr. Wright said. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
Your trial's about to begin. I'll show you to the courtroom if you please. Apollo, I'm counting on you to support Athena this time. Okay, Mr. Wright, leave it to me. I'm a bum, so I can't get in there.
He's the biggest, more like creepy. Yes. They don't know how to draw people smiling.
What you mean? That's how he smiles.
That's right. I have Apollo to back me up. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I won't rest until she walks free. What Pearl said? Where's Pearl? October 25th, 10 a.m. 10 o'clock a.m. District Court courtroom.
It took them 20 minutes.
Number 4. I know how that writing goes so slow.
All right.
They want court is now in session.
You're supposed to say you're the judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Juniper Woods. Athena Sykes, the defense team leader, is ready, Your Honor.
That doesn't sound very confident. You sure you're okay?
I'll be fine.
Your baldness.
I know. As usual, you want me to deliver the opening statement. Oh.
This case is crystal clear. I see no need to explicate it any further. Now summon the witness. Is there something the matter? Please do share your baldness.
Whatever gave you that idea? Bailiff, please call our first witness. And now we don't even get an opening statement?
That's a shame.
Detective Fulbright, he and Prosecutor Blackwell have become quite the team.
All right, the case brief. Leave it to me. Yes, let the detective in charge, everyone's favorite friend of justice, explain.
He don't want to explain anything, huh?
No. What was that just now? It's like he and Blackwell are totally in sync.
Well, I don't think they're capable of mind melding, if that's what you're thinking. All right, Detective Fulbright, would you please explain the case to the court?
Professor Cortez's body was discovered on October 24th. I can't listen.
24th.
24th. Professor Cortez's body was discovered on October 24th at approximately 2:30 p.m. She was murdered with this all I have here. The victim's blood and the defendant's prints were both discovered on it.
All added to the court record, the weapon used to murder Constance Cortez. Her body was found on it along with Junie's fingerprints. Eek! That was late anyway.
late eek.
After the fact. Alright, Cortez autopsy report added to the court record. Estimated time of death between 6 and 8 p.m. Cause of death, blood loss from a deep stab wound in the victim's side.
Oof. Wow, that bird can deliver evidence too? Blackwell has trained him well.
Maybe Blackwell should train it not to mess up people's hair while he's at it.
Moving right along. The body was discovered on the outdoor stage, although no blood was found there. However, we detected traces of a massive amount of blood in the third floor art room. In short, the murder took place in the art room.
So then the body had been moved from the art room to the stage?
Precisely. And there is one more piece of irrefutable evidence. A recording made by a tape recorder that a school paper reporter hid in the art room. It captured a female voice screaming, "You're a goner!"
You don't stand for Blackwell or slander. I don't know who he think he is. What's this? You have such a recording? He's running the courtroom.
Must be from that tape recorder Miriam mentioned.
But why is this the first time we've heard of it? Of a death threat at the moment of the murder?
Shh! Silence, please! I would like to play the tape for you now.
Uh-oh. You're a gunner!
You're a goner!
Who was that? That was the killer.
Yeah, somebody.
It is quite hard to hear. But the voice does sound female.
Yeah, it did.
Tape recorder added to the court record used by Miriam to secretly record the conversation in the art room. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a gunner!"
You're a goner. The noise and the low volume of the voice have made voice point analysis all but impossible.
Then you haven't identified the voice as belonging to the defendant?
Not so fast! After all, voice print analysis isn't everything. The victim was killed at night, then discovered in the afternoon the next day. The question is, when was the body moved?
Oh, I know. It could have been moved in the middle of the night when no one was around.
Sorry, but no. The campus was full of students that morning. However, no one reported seeing a body. That means the body was moved sometime before the mock trial when all the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall and the rest of the campus was empty. It was during this time Hugh O'Connor, one of the mock trial participants, found the body.
So the prosecutor heard about Hugh seeing the body? Wait one moment. If all of the students and faculty were gathered in the lecture hall, then there wouldn't have been anyone who could have moved the body.
Have no fear, for there is always an exception.
An exception?
The 3 mock trial participants were standing by in individual dressing rooms. They were the only ones who had free access to the deserted campus before the mock trial.
What? Then that would mean... What would that mean?
Those 3 students were the only ones who could have moved the body, and just as we trust. I don't like where this is headed, Athena.
Me neither.
And by those 3, I mean Hugh O'Connor, Robin Newman, and Juniper Woods.
But why she's the only one arrested?
Who?
I knew it. Please, Detective Fulbright, don't say what I think you're about to say.
And just as we trust, I take it everyone understands now? The voice believed to be that of the murderer was female. And now of the 3 people who could have moved the body, just one is a girl. That leaves the defendant, Juniper Woods, as the only possibility.
No!
Impressive. He has you on the ropes, even before any cross-examinations.
You could at least pretend to be upset for me.
A splendid job, Fulbright. That could not be any clearer. Feel free to anticipate a salary raise next month. You're the opposite of Edgeworth. I don't do this for the money. It's all about justice.
Right, Edgeworth, take all the salary away. That's not even possible.
In justice we trust! Not only a half-wit, but a perennial sticking not only a half-wit, but a stick in the mud you are. Cut!
I guess neither the carrot nor the stick works on Detective Fulbright. Now, bailiff, please bring our next witness to the stand.
There she is.
Uh-oh, the snake woman.
Snake woman.
So, our first witness is a cardboard box. Cock! Step mode deactivated. Oh my, the box has hands. Smile, Your Honor. What in the world? I've just had my picture taken.
Wanna take a screenshot?
Miriam Scuttlebutt, senior at the Legal Academy. I'm a reporter on a judge course. Juniper's been a bad girl. I'll tell you all about her crimes. Oh, might I ask whether you could come out of the box? How will I get any more scoops if I blow my cover? So the answer is no. After all, covert action is an undercover reporter's bread and butter. But testimony from a faceless witness is highly irregular.
She thinks she saw that snake. A former ninja I met in the clink said that exposing those who work in the shadows is to pass the death sentence upon them.
Oh my, I had never thought of that way. Very well, if it would spare a life, I'll make a special exception this time. A former ninja in prison? Holy Shinto, how can a judge believe this load of crock? Now, your testimony, please. Oh, but take care not to reveal your face.
Don't reveal that ugly face.
Witness testimony. The similarity of the case and the script. The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script. Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Corte and Juniper knew the script's content. But Professor Corte's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage. Juniper has to be the killer. She has a motive, and the murder is just like her script. The murder is just like her script. Could such a thing be true? Compare her script with the murder case and crime scene photos. Then you'll see.
This is so simple, even an ape posing as a decrepit old judge could understand. Only the victim and the defendant were privy to the script. Ergo, the defendant is the killer. Furthermore, in the art room where the crime supposedly occurred, this witness's script, along with an envelope on which "use" was written, were found. This proves that the accused's script had been rejected the day before the mock trial. She pressed the victim to use her script, an argument ensued, and then the fatal stabbing.
It's Box Man. That's what it looks like. Ooh, that makes perfect sense. What now?
Prosecutor Blackwell has all his ducks lined up in a row. He's really on a roll now.
He's like a pit bull once it stinks.
Once it
Once it sinks its teeth into you. How dare she? My script had it all. A bomb rap, a phony evidence, grudges, and betrayals. I trust the defense is ready to cross-examine the witness? No problem. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Whatever. I don't know what I'm reading. I'll just add words.
On an imaginary script. I hear Discord, nigga. We should.
I'll just add words in here. No problem. I mean, yes, I'm ready. I think. Time to find a hole in her testimony and unbox the truth. I've seen it done over and over. I know I can do this.
I don't think she can.
Cross-examination. The similarity of the case and the script. The murder happened exactly like Juniper's mock trial script.
Hold it!
There must be places where the script and this case diverge. Don't sweat the details. That kind of stress will give you wrinkles.
Objection!
I'm not worried. My skin is as fair as silk.
Objection!
Indeed, you are quite fair, fairly desperate.
Objection!
What did you just say?
Blackwell really turned that one around on you.
Whose side are you on? Hurry up and think of a clever comeback.
Whoa, easy there, Athena. Now, you listen to me. The two cases do indeed have their differences. For one, the stage hadn't yet been erected in the mock trial script. And in the actual case, there were signs indicating the victim's wrist had been bound. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarity. Voice gotcha. But such differences pale in comparison to the host of similarities. In any event, replicating the crime without knowledge of the script is an impossibility.
Looks like I won't be passing this off as a coincidence. What a total burn. Try again, why don't ya? Pawn of Woods. Hey, y'all. Hey, Shermanator, and thanks for taking me to get my car. No problem, Yeety. That was no problem.
You owe me $50.
Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Corte and Juniper knew the script's content. Thanks for the Macadis. But Professor Corte, I'm just going through the.
She's skipping my ace attorney. Because she's skipping my ace attorney.
Look, see, that's your fault.
Nope.
We haven't played this game in probably over a month.
I have not played a single case before after this, by the way. I'm still on this case.
Up until the mock trial began, only Professor Corte and Juniper knew the script's content.
Hold it!
Somebody could have stolen a peek beforehand. I don't think so. I mean, I tried any number of times. Shame on you, Miriam. But that crafty she-devil Juniper has her eyes in the back of her head. What chances does your average person have if an undercover reporter like me failed? Interesting point. Still, Miss Cuddlebutt, won't you get in trouble later for admitting to such underhanded tactics? Why I plead entrapment. How is you blurting out your own crime? Entrapment. But you haven't scooped me yet. They were all set to use Juniper's script. But Professor Corte's sudden decision not to use the script sparked Juniper's murderous rage.
Hold it!
How do you know that Professor Corte wasn't going to use her script?
They're in the arch-room where the heinous crime took place. An envelope marked Used and Miriam's Scuttlebutt script were found. Evidently, the script that was going to be used belonged to the girl in the box over there.
It's only natural that my script would be accepted and hers rejected. I introduced all sorts of brand new concepts, including bribery and fake evidence. It was a cutting-edge script portraying a courtroom battle in the dark age of law. I can't help but feel Professor Corte went out of her way not to use it. But Juniper, she used some devious, underhanded tactics to get her script chosen. That's why her script and not my masterpiece was used in the mock trial. How's that for an explanation? Juniper, to be the killer, she has her motive and the murder is just like her script.
She skipped the has to be.
Anyone who saw the mock trial could have recreated the crime. After they saw the mock trial, they could have easily staged the body just like the script.
Objection!
Where is the trial which pits Hawks against Canary?
Objection!
What did you just say?
If he's so wary, he should try humping less. I bet that saves some energy.
This is no time for jokes, Apollo. He just called me a canary.
Don't let him get to you. At least canaries pick up on things quickly, just like you. I shan't repeat myself, so listen carefully, Sykes Dono. Hero Connor discovered the body before the mock trial even began. How could one stage the body as it is in the script before anyone knew its contents?
God, that's right.
Do you even fathom the
Really good.
Do you even fathom the intricacies that go into staging a crime scene? No, I think not. You have the rudimentary mind of an elementary school child.
Elementary school? Reporters' testimonies throws attorneys Athena Sykes for loops. The perfect caption. How marvelous, a photo in the newspaper is just the thing to boost your brand. In a school paper, seriously? I believe you oppressed the witness more than enough, Miss Sykes.
Now do you see how clear-cut my case is? Take it now, and in that fair, desperate mind of yours.
Did we get all the statements?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering.
Etch it deep, so you may never forget.
Even my arguments get thrown back in my face. If West is supposed to be like this, what am I going to do?
Athena, you should just about have all the answers you've been looking for now.
Huh?
Think about it this way. If the killer knew the details of the mock trial, would they really commit the crime in the exact same way?
I don't follow.
Try to place yourself in the killer's shoes. I bet you'll discover an inconsistency if you do.
I get it. Thanks, Apollo. Let's go about. Just so we're clear, you're claiming that the killer intentionally made the crime scene look just as if it was in the script, and that it is beyond the shadow of a doubt not a coincidence. Is that correct? No, duh. After all, it's just more evidence of Juniper's evil she-devil ways.
Objection!
What I say? What did I say? Our client made the crime scene look just like the script, something known by only to her. That would be not crazy, but completely irrational. What do you mean? Yes, Miss Sykes, please tell this court what you mean by irrational. It wouldn't make any sense for Junie to mimic her own script on purpose, because it would. Oh goodness!
It would mean leaking the script. You don't leak script. You don't leak art.
Leaking the script make her the culprit.
Art
make her the culprit.
We must make it surprising, shocking, provocative. I'm just kidding. Yes, make her the culprit.
Make her the culprit. The murder scene was the same as it was in the mock trial script. That in and of itself is irrational. What's wrong with them being the same? Yes, Miss Sykes, care to explain what you mean? Okay, let's say for argument's sake that Miss Woods is the killer. If so, then what reason would she have to intentionally make the actual murder mimic her own script? That's easy. She was admitting that she was the That's right. If she had really done that, it would have been like proclaiming to the world that she was the killer. So what we actually have here is evidence of someone trying to frame our client. The body was found the day of the mock trial. In short, the day the details were revealed. So it would be completely inconceivable for the murder to go exactly like the script. Don't let it go to your head just yet.
Objection!
It would seem Justice Dunno's comrade in arms has finally drawn her sword. However, the blade is dull, and it shall remain so until you master its use.
Enough with the stupid sword metaphors already.
There is a perfectly good reason for the inconsistency of which you speak.
Reason? What reason?
Must I spell out everything? You are what people today call high maintenance.
High maintenance, huh?
The accused had intended to stop the mock trial, and in that event, nary a soul would have been the wiser to the similarities of the case and script.
Objection!
No, the mock trial was only stopped after the body was accidentally discovered.
Objection!
Our witness here had also discovered the body. In fact, she was led by our dearly departed professor by the accused herself.
What? Miss Scuttlebutt saw the body too?
Precisely. And with the discovery of the body, the mock trial ought to have been cancelled.
Wait, so you didn't call the police? Nope, I kept it secret for my big scoop. You can't do that.
I made her pay long and hard penance for her sin. Did I not, my little box top?
Compared to the work of a war correspondent, the sheer terror of that was...
Jeez, I wonder what the twisted samurai did to her.
Pluck off all the holes in her box. And spin her like a top wild detective full of bright couple in the light. Or he should sound like he's flirting. He talking about Apollo or Black Quill.
That sounds more nauseating than scary. Enough jabbering. Witness, continue your testimony.
Sure, Mr. Samurai. I'm ready to finish off the she-devil. Witness testimony. What Scuttlebutt saw. I snuck into Jennifer's dressing room while everyone is in the lecture hall. Jennifer had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?" when suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Cortez's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Hold it!
Why did you withhold such key testimony? What's that supposed to mean?
Athena, you haven't even started your cross-examination.
I know, but her testimony points to her as being a potential suspect.
Well, I don't think Prosecutor Blackwell is. No, wait. I bet he's already thought of that.
The witness left the lecture hall to sneak into Miss Wood's room before the mock trial? That means she too could have moved the victim's body. The prosecution's claim no longer has any ground to stand on.
Now, no need to ruffle your own feathers so. When you squeak like a little brat, it agitates Taka. Do you want him to peck your eyes out? No thanks. You listen here. The witness has a perfectly good alibi.
How? Oh yeah, I do. Around the estimated time of death, I was at undercover reporter class. It's right near my home. Undercover reporter class?
The proverbial rug has been pulled from under you. The witness could not be the killer.
The defense must look before leaping, or at least make sure the rug's secured to the floor.
I tried to warn you.
Ooh.
Well, there ends the cross-examination. Let's allow the witness to step down.
Huh? No, wait a minute.
The defense has no right to cross-examine the witness after that little spectacle. For whatever a man is sowing, this he will also reap.
Ugh, why can't he say you reap what you sow? Very well. If the cross-examination is over, I suppose the witness may go home. Perhaps spend some time in her lovely box and recover from today's stressful events. Don't worry about me, Your Honor. There's no rest for the wicked or journalists either. My third eye is always eyeing the scoop.
She's always eyeing a scoop?
Well, back to the trenches. Bye-bye. It just let her go.
Not so fast, Miss Scuttlebutt.
Uh-oh, Apollo got her. Apollo?
There's just one thing I'd like to ask. Did you take a picture of the victim's body? And if not, why not?
No, I didn't take one.
Well, that's strange. Why wouldn't you take a picture if you're always eyeing a scoop? Did you or didn't you really see the victim's body? I kind of yelled too loud there.
Anyway. It's not like I actually saw it, but...
What the? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. No, I didn't say that.
Go ahead.
What? Really? Honestly? No. Did you hear that, Your Honor? The witness didn't actually see the body. That completely overturns the prosecution's claim that the witness was lured to it. Justice Dono, you dare bell steel at me again?
Uh-oh. Nice try, Boy Wonder. So what if I didn't see the body? The fact remains that Juniper led me there. Feast your eyes on this.
What exactly am I looking at here?
Hey Dave, you made the stream. How's it going? It's a crucial moment forever frozen in time by my third eye. A photo clearly showing Juniper Woods.
Why did you not tell me of this?
It's a shocking scoop. I was saving for just the right moment. And that would be now, right here in court. Surprise! What I do? All journalists keep their scoop secret until the right moment.
She's pretty brave hiding it from Blackwell like that.
Or pretty stupid. Well, this is an unexpected turn.
Athena? About this picture. See how it only shows the back of the subject?
So then...
Right. Who knows whether this photo shows Juniper in the first place?
Objection!
A completely irrelevant point. What is relevant here is... there was someone who did try to lead the witness to the body. Take a gander at this, the route by which the accused escaped. The witness pursued the accused this way after she fled the dressing room. The accused descended to the first floor and exited to the quad. Then what, Corden Creed? Then what, Corden Creighton?
Then I tripped and fell. Caught my knee on my own box. She stayed under her box even while running after someone? Sounds difficult.
Recall that the body was already there, for Hero Connor had already seen it. She was trying to show someone the body because she wanted to stop the mock trial.
That don't even make any sense. Huh?
Hold it!
Well, if the facts have changed, that's all the more reason to cross-examine the witness.
The defense has a point there. Very well, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
It seems Justice Dono has saved your pretty little hide, Mitzi. For now, at least. Phew. Guess I pulled that off somehow.
Thanks, Apollo. You're a lifesaver.
Incidentally, my compliments to the witness for her very fine box.
It's a prayer bowl cardboard, lovingly selected from among many.
Tell another fib or hide another fact from me, and I shall put it to the torch.
Please, anything but that. I think I would be more eco-friendly to recycle it, but that's just me. All right, Miss Sykes, you may cross-examine the witness.
You gonna burn her up?
It'll burn her up while she in the box. Cross-examination, what Scuttlebutt saw. I snuck into Jennifer's dressing room while everyone was in the lecture hall.
Hold it!
You said you snuck in? But why would you do something like that? Ooh.
Here's my attorney's badge, by the way.
Because if I got a big scoop on Juniper, club membership would go through the roof. Right now, the newspaper's club only has one member, me. The club history once I'm gone. So the Demis Herald brand recognition is a matter of life and death.
Her means might be questionable, but her motive is surprisingly sound.
Extra, extra. students seeking the thrills and chills of expose journalism report to the club room. I won't say courtroom. This has been a paid advertisement. Anyway, where was I? Never took Miriam for such a go-getter. Jennifer had changed into her stage costume. I asked her, "What are you doing?"
You have no trip.
Why would she change into that costume? The mock trial was about to begin. Oop. Did I do something wrong?
Nope.
Okay. How should I know? But if you don't believe me, take a look at this photo. I captured this critical moment like the gunzo journalistic pro that I am. But this only shows the back of whoever was fleeing. You expect me to shoot her face when she's running away from me? I guess you're right, but this doesn't seem to be getting me anywhere. At any rate, as this photo shows, Jennifer was in her stage costume. And suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her.
Hold it!
That doesn't mean you had to chase her. Call it a journalistic instinct. I see something fishy, I go after it. But you never did catch up to her, did you? A true undercover journalist gets up and dusts herself off when she stumbles. That reminds me, didn't you fall during a chase when you tripped on your box? A true undercover journalist is always ready to stumble over a great story. Sure, a lot of holes in your story, or is it just the scuttlebutt brand of journalism? God, a true undercover journalist always prevails against her adversaries. I followed her all the way to Professor Cortez's body. She led me right to it.
Hold it!
What would our client have to gain from leading you there?
The accused had employed her self-penned script as a manual for murder. Ergo, she had to stop the mock trial before the script's details became public. And that accounts for a desperate attempt to lead our court cretin here to the body.
Objection!
But as we all know, Miss Scuttlebutt didn't alert the authorities. And as a result, the mock trial began as scheduled.
Objection!
The issue here is not whether it was in fact halted. The fact remains that the accused was trying to lead the witness to the body. Does that not show clear intent to halt the mock trial?
Ugh. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made.
Hold it!
You say it was our client because the figure you witnessed was wearing her costume? Isn't that a bit simplistic? It's only as simple, as clear-cut as a good piece of journalism should be. Sure, it's simple, but I'd hardly call it clear-cut. That's why I chased her. She keeps saying that it was Junie, but she didn't even actually see the body.
Yeah, but Blackwell's assertion takes that into account.
So even if I press her on never seeing the body, I won't be able to overturn this testimony.
Well, whoever it was just that. Whoever it was that was fleeing, Miriam never did see their face. So I'm wondering why she thought it was Juniper. Try thinking along that line and see what you come up with.
I snuck into Juniper's.
We already did this.
We already did this.
Yeah.
So we got to try to find out.
I was talking about this. Why Phoenix couldn't be down there on the bench helping them? Okay, Apollo had to save her. Why Phoenix couldn't do that?
Well, that's what I told you. Phoenix
He a
is
bum, bro. He lazy.
Phoenix is their
He
supervisor.
lazy.
They won't learn if Phoenix do
No,
everything.
bro. Get down here.
Really?
You is the oldest one.
The teacher,
No.
he just always
No.
he lets his students.
No, that's a matter of life and death. You come down here.
He'll come down if something goes on.
He was standing there like, man, I don't think they got this. I don't think they got this.
So you think he'll let them declare her guilty?
It's a valuable list.
With Ever Pluminator. Okay, what are we trying to find?
Okay.
When suddenly she fled into the hallway as if she wanted me to follow her. I followed her all the way to Professor Cortez's body. She led me right to it. I'm positive it was Juniper because she was wearing the costume that she had made. Let me see.
What's the statement? Hmm?
This right here is the costume, is it?
Yup.
A costume Junie was supposed to wear. It has a glowing star pattern.
Hmm?
So it don't even look like that.
Hmm?
It looked like Lover Moore. What was her name? Lemuror.
And Paulo doesn't mention. I'm so mad he doesn't mention it, bro. He should have mentioned it.
Objection!
Miss Scuttlebutt's sole basis for identifying our client as the figure in this photo is the fact that it shows someone in Miss Wood's stage costume. Well, it is Jennifer's costume. That must be. And I paused to think.
You don't pause the stream.
Well, no, not the stream. I put my mute on, my mic on mute. Anyway. Well, it is Jennifer's costume, so that must be Jennifer in it. It's clear cut. I can't read. No, that's where you're completely mistaken. What? This is the design drawing of our client's stage costume. Oh my, what a wonderful creation. The constellations are extraordinary. I'm glad you noticed, because those stars are precisely what's important here. In the drawing, there are constellations all over the outside of the costume. But there's not a single star on this costume in the photo. Oh, then that means, what exactly? Your Honor, there are no other blue costumes at the scene. Which leads me to believe that the figure in the photo was wearing our client's costume inside out. But why would Miss Woods make a mistake like that? Well, it's not really a matter of why, but rather, who made the mistake of putting it on inside out? Cock. Wait, you're not suggesting. That's right. I'm glad you're catching on. The costume designer wouldn't put her own costume on inside out. Cock. Sorry, Miss Scuttlebutt, but doesn't believing you had a scoop when you really didn't make you a failure as a reporter? A failure as a reporter? What in the world? Why, hello, Miss Scuttlebutt. So nice to meet the woman behind the box. You didn't see nothing.
Objection!
Now, I would have you stop right there, Sykes-Dunno. For it is the why of the matter upon which I would have this court focus.
What do you mean?
Miss Juniper Woods,
Yes?
what were you doing on the morning of the mock trial? Country.
I was in my dressing room painting my costume in fluorescent paint. Fluorescent paint? My design drawing showing twinkling stars on the costume. I was going to make the costumes shimmer like that by painting the inside fluorescent. What was that again? Fluoride? Did your costume have cavities? This dude. Not fluorides, fluorescent, as in glowing. The paint would make it glow in the dark.
Yes. So you applied that to the inside of the costume, and then...
I let it dry for a while because I heard it takes a long time. So I put the costume on my mannequin inside out. So then...
This is a photograph of the inside-out costume taken in the dark. As you can see, there's a heavy layer of paint over the entire inside surface. If someone would have properly done this costume in this state, the wet paint would get all over their body.
Why, yes, I believe it would.
Indeed. Ergo, the costume was worn the way it was, not by anyone's mistake. But because this was the way it was on the mannequin, inside out.
Why would she put it on if she knew she had painted it anyway? Glowing costume photo added to the court record. A photo of the stage costume taken in a dark room. A coat of fluorescent paint made it glow.
Figures he would have a photo. Why? Do you just go back after the fact, like, full bright? Take the photo.
Really? Did we just fall into his trap?
Yeah, I bet Blackwell had it all planned out. Still, I think you should give this photo a nice long look.
Oh, please tell me you found something that doesn't add up.
Check out the chest area. It kind of looks like handprints to me.
Hey, you're right. But Junior would know better than to touch it while the paint was still wet.
Objection!
I believe the term to describe your thought process is wishful thinking. After all, if master painters make mistakes, why not rank amateurs such as the accused?
Objection!
So basically, you're saying my claim requires evidence to back it up?
Evidence? That shouldn't be a problem, right? After all, you've come this far.
Just because I've come this far doesn't mean I've thought everything through, though.
What? You mean you've just been bluffing?
What did you expect me to do? I'm sick of losing to this guy. But you're right. There's only one thing left to do at this point. And that's to present some evidence pronto.
A showdown, is it? I gladly accept.
The fluorescent paint must have stuck to the hands of whoever touched the costume. And that paint should glow in the dark places. So I just need to carefully check every last piece of evidence. This piece of evidence shows who touched the costume.
Who touched the costume?
I didn't see anything.
It took me a second to see this too.
What I said it? Hold on, who touched it? We can't show profiles.
Nope.
Look, whose attorney badge is this?
Who's attorney badge?
Hold on, what's this? It's the autopsy.
Phoenix Athena and Paul just share one attorney's badge. They pass it around.
But this right here?
Nope. Who touched it? That's what you're trying to prove.
Used by Miriam to secretly record the conversation in the art room. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a gunner." Well, that's the only evidence. Let me see.
I tell you something. You saw it. You literally was looking at it.
This?
No.
Hold on. An extra edition. Now, who gave us this? I forget. Look,
You saw it.
I forget who all came.
You saw it.
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah. And look at his hands on the bottom photo.
They glowing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think newspaper lady gave us this.
Miriam.
Yep.
Take that!
A school newspaper?
Interesting.
Take a look at the photo where the lights are dimmed and the spotlight is on Miss Woods. Observe Mr. Newman's hands in the photo as he stands at the prosecutor's bench. As you can see, it's glowing just like Miss Woods' fluorescent paint. It is glowing. Quite brightly, I might add. But why would he put fluorescent paint on his hands for the mock trial, you may ask? The answer is he wouldn't, not on purpose. It got there when he put the costume on. That means, what again? It means the figure photographed in the costume was not our client, Jennifer Woods. It was her classmate, Robin Newman. What?
What? Say what?
Say what?
To think you were actually able to prove that.
Well, you never know what's going to happen next. That's the thrill of the courtroom.
So then, does that mean that Robin is our man?
Well, that's certainly how it looks.
Very well. Robin Newman it is. He is here in the gallery, I trust. Show yourself. I challenge you to a duel.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, here he comes.
Here he comes.
Will a witness please state his name and occupation? I'm Robin Newman! I want to become a great artist. I practice day and night. Yeah! No, that's not it. Art's gotta be sincere, man. So for occupation, should we put down budding artist? No! Demon's Legal Academy Senior Prosecutor course. This brace is proof of my masculinity. I've been training to be a prosecutor for 18 years. I assume you will be cleaning up the pottery you smashed before you leave today. Oh man! It seems the witness has finally settled down. I guess nothing faces the judge after all these years. You may proceed with your testimony, Mr. Newman. Specifically, the court wishes to hear why you have fluorescent paint on your hand. Witness testimony. Why you always looking like that? Why I touched the costume. I went to see Jennifer in her dressing room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by that flirty costume, I was like, whoa! The mannequin it was on, it was about to fall on me. I got that paint on me when I caught it. But I never put it on. That's just stupid. Your Honor, I recommend a short therapy session for the witness.
Oh, here she go.
Well, Mr. Newman does seem particularly agitated, but ah, ah, no.
Not again. What's his problem?
I sense it's the moment Robin took the stand. The discord in his heart.
Do you think he might be hiding something?
Probably. You ready, Mr. Newman? Let's see what the mood matrix can do for you. Oh Lord, here we go with
What
this
is
stuff.
good? What is good?
Here we go
We
with
are
this
back.
stuff.
We are back with this stuff.
Oh goodness.
How would you?
They could have kept this out the game. I wait to see Jennifer in her waiting room. But she wasn't there. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. The mannequin it was about to fall over. I got that paint on me when I caught it. I never put it on. That's just stupid. Why are you feeling angry? You had to catch the mannequin as it suddenly started to fall over.
Even I can guess this one. The most natural response will have to be surprise.
Apollo's right, so maybe I should try focusing on some other emotions. I went to see Jennifer in her waiting room, but she wasn't there. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa.
I was like, wow.
The mannequin, it was about to fall over. I got that paint on me when I caught it. I never put it on. That's just stupid. Why are you feeling angry?
Nope, that's not
That's
it.
not it?
No.
Well, he's surprised it's about to fall over. When I walked by that frilly costume, I was like, whoa. Why he...
I
was
wouldn't be happy to see no girl clothes. Man.
Right. Hold on. Ooh. How you do this?
Ew.
This is crazy right here, y'all.
Got it.
When you mentioned the stage costume, I sensed a sudden powerful feeling of joy. Would you care to explain, Mr. Newman? Wait, what? Why would a frilly scuff thing and a long skirt make me feel like that? I don't know, but you seem awfully interested in that costume for some reason. You didn't happen to put it on, did you? Like I be in that kind of thing? I'm a dude. I'm into braces.
He's a braces. You don't think Robin's actually not a thing for Juniper's outfit, do you?
Oh, come on. Isn't it obvious?
You're enjoying this a bit too much, Athena.
No way, man. The mannequin came falling towards me, so I stuck out my hands to stop it. End of story. That's a new piece of information. Time to run an update. Even after that update, something just doesn't feel right here. Do I have anything that could prove his statement contradicts what really happened?
You.
Oh, goodness.
Discord. Discord. Discord is hard, Apollo.
Because it was inside out. This here.
Yeah.
Take that!
Take that!
You said the mannequin came falling towards you, so you stuck your hands out to stop it. If so, then the fingers of your hands would have been pointing outward like this. But that's not what the handprints show. In fact, this looks more like just your thumbs and the base of your palms. Why in the world would I leave such weird handprints? You know why you left them when you went to adjust the scarf after putting it on. Just like the model in this drawing. Whoa! Why don't you just admit it, Mr. Newman? You did put the stage costume on, didn't you? And you really do like Miss Wood's clothes, don't you? Fine, I'll admit to putting the costume on. But I don't like girly clothes, man! Noise level 90%. Yes, new information to plug in. Time for another update. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. Why he sad?
What he said? Keep going.
Then I saw it. It was even more amazing than I imagined. I was like, whoa, I'm a guy, but I got all excited. Info update. It's true. I did put on girly clothes. Silly. It was strictly for artistic purposes. Should I go ahead or try to get the statement?
You can try to get it.
It's true. I did put on girly clothes. Hold on. Why is he crying? Is he crying?
He crying? No. Which one you think?
Are you surprised? Crying and happy at the same time.
Why would he be sad?
Yeah, why would he be sad? He was excited. I don't know. I guess this. There, another emotion that doesn't fit. So what? You're really starting to get on my nerves, man. Mr. Newman, you got excited when you put the costume on, but you also felt sad. Who cares if I feel sad? It's no big deal. Okay, Mr. Newman, out with it. Why did you feel sad? You're hiding something, aren't you? Ooh, no! You're not fooling anyone anymore. Now tell us why you were sad. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be that way, I'll tell you. The reason I felt sad is no matter how much I dress up, I'll never be as pretty as Juniper.
I gotta get out of here, man. Well, no offense, but his habit of shouting at the top of his lungs doesn't exactly help.
No, that is not it. I totally owned those girly clothes. I should have been totally pretty. But there's not something that keeps getting in my way. Wow, that's a whole lot of anger and raw emotion right there. His heart is crying out in pain. His emotions are out of control.
Out of control emotions? We saw those during the Nine Tailsfell incident. So all we have to do is find the source of his uncontrollable anger, right?
Right. Help me look for a conflict between his statements and the images we saw. If we can find that, we can wrestle him away from whatever's tormenting him. Mr. Newman said that there's something getting in the way of him being pretty. Something that doesn't go with girly clothes. But what could it be? Fine, I'll testify, man. Noise level 85%. snuck in, knowing the costume was in there. My heart was pounding, even though I'm a guy. It's true, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long frilly scarf. I admitted I wore girly clothes. Info update. I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. It felt so right. I was totally dressed up like a girl.
I gotta go. So we're looking for the source of this anger?
He got to live his truth. Right, the conflict in his testimony will most likely arise from his emotional repression. Let's compare the images to his testimony. We might find the problem that way. I snuck in knowing the costume was in there. What we got to do?
Okay, you gotta find what's causing his anger.
My heart was pounding even though I'm a guy. You a guy? It's true, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that long, frilly scarf. I admit I wore girly clothes. Felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my head. Felt so right, I was totally dressed up like a girl. What'd you say? We got to find out what was
causing
stopping
his
him?
anger? I give you a hint. What would make him feel like a diva?
Is he a guy?
No,
I
it's something else.
When I saw that long frilly scarf,
Go back.
it's true, I felt a powerful feeling when I saw that
Go back.
long. Which way?
Right.
I admit it, I wore girly clothes.
Go right.
I felt like a diva when I pulled the hood over my
Press
head.
L. Press L.
Oop. What?
You gotta look. What wouldn't make him feel like a diva?
What would it look like?
What would stop him from feeling like a diva?
Him?
No. No.
Let's see. I don't know.
The praise.
This?
Yes.
What's wrong with the praise?
That's manly.
Really?
Yes. It's the praise.
Mr. Newman, you feel a great deal of anger towards your race, don't you? Is that what you feel is holding you back from being as pretty as you think you should be? Huh? What? Mr. Newman, the truth is, you really want to take that brace off, don't you? No way, man. This is a symbol of masculinity. I could never take it off. Is it that you can't take it off or that you don't want to take it off? What was that? Oh, man. I should have kept my big mouth shut. This is really weird. He exhibits intense anger towards his race, which he calls a symbol of masculinity. But he can't take it off, not even when he's trying to look pretty? What could be at the root of his complicated relationship with his brace? I have a feeling we're on the verge of uncovering an earth-shattering secret.
Athena, you okay?
It seems Robert is still hiding a secret, a big one.
Bigger than the fact that he's secretly jealous of Juniper's looks?
Yes, at least I think so. No, it can't be. I just thought of something, but it's totally insane. Mr. Newman? What? I'm onto your little secret, and if I'm correct, it's not very little at all. It's huge. This sounds completely insane, but it's the only possibility left. All right, you want to be pretty like a girl? You hate girls? Or you're a girl? I didn't think he was a girl.
Why do you think I'm not voicing them?
Really?
Yeah, Mama.
Really? That's why you asked me to voice him.
For a reason, Mama.
Really?
I do everything for a reason.
You're a girl. Mr. Newman, or should I say Miss Newman? You are and always have been a girl.
What? Have you lost the plot, Athena?
No, I'm completely serious. I don't have any direct evidence, but that's what Robin's heart is shouting out loud and clear. That's my boy Shermanator.
Hold it!
I still think you've totally lost it. I mean, Robin reeks of testosterone. How could he possibly be a she? I, for one, have never seen a girl who shouts like a maniac all the time.
Ooh, 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 ooh. I've seen plenty of witnesses in my day. But if he's a she, then she's the most convincing actress I have ever encountered. Therefore, let me pronounce my verdict. Robin Newman is without question a man. Ooh, 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 ooh. How you keep saying that? Ooh, ooh.
Ooh. You are now truly Justice Dono's equal in one area. You are just as equally insane. Never in the history of this planet has there been a finer specimen of the masculine spirit.
Ooh. Ah. If you guys are done talking about me, I'm
That was horrible.
that was all whatever. The brace, it's Miss Sykes, no, allow me to call you Athena. I wanted to keep this a secret at all costs, but no.
What? No way! Ah! Surely this must be some kind of jest.
Nope, it's for real. I'm a girl, body and soul. If you don't believe me, I'll give you a peek. P-E-E-K.
Ah!
And if, what an amazing transformation. Well, all the Discord is gone. The image is now complete.
Bye-bye.
I was raised as a boy since I was little, and I studied law just as my parents wanted. But now this living fib that had been pinned to the ground is puff. It's been blown to smithereens by you, Athena. Now I can stop pretending I want to be a prosecutor. I'm going to be an artist. Yay! I don't know how to voice him.
Yeah? All right, it's time for me to take over.
Order. What a shocking development. He really did turn out to be a sheep. Eek! Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Talk airheaded.
Hey, I feel like a movie star or something. But no paparazzi, please. I value my privacy, okay? I'm not spilling it out. Right, no pics or you'll regret it, man.
Am I just imagining things? Or is Robin even more hyper now than when she was a he?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she's finally got her troubles off her chest. Literally. This is all well and good, but does he being a she actually change anything? The fact that the witness is actually a girl does change things, because there is now a piece of evidence that we must re-evaluate. Very well. Let's see what the defense has for us now. What piece of evidence must we reconsider now that we know that the witness is a girl? Oh my goodness. The school paper with...
Nope.
Hold on. That one piece of evidence. Hold on. This?
Nope.
What is that? Hold on. This here?
Yeah.
You a gunner!
Yeah.
This is what I'd like the court to reconsider. Oh, the tape recorder. The one that recorded the threat. You're a gunner. That's right. And we have already established that it's a female's voice in the recording. Of all the students who could have moved the body before the mock trial was to start, our client was the only female if you exclude Miss Scuttlebutt because of her alibi. And this is why the tape recorder made our client the prime suspect. So then, that's right. The witness just revealed that she's a girl. Therefore, if we are using the voice in this recording as the basis for hurling accusations, this witness must be labeled as a suspect too. Oh no! It's good, Pete.
Wow. Talk about a certain turn of events. You've done it. You found a hole in one of the prosecution's key pieces of evidence.
I think. And then.
Yeah, but wow, that was a lot of work for a single one.
Objection!
Not so hasty now. You're forgetting that only one person here was privy to the script. Ergo, Miss Juniper Woods is still the prime suspect.
Objection!
But Miss Newman hid the fact that she was a girl, but at the crime scene and in court. I'd say that puts her in a camp suspicious. Eek, that's not nice, Athena. How can you accuse me of being a killer? I mean, I'm just a weak, innocent little girl. Just thinking about that murder makes me...
Objection!
Suspicious is as suspicious does. Undoubtedly, the witness does have some sort of connection to this crime. Perhaps our newfound lady is merely feigning ignorance. We can surmise that she lent support to the principal offender, Juniper Woods. By leading Miss Scuttlebutt to the body, that would make her an accessory to the crime.
How can you say that? I'm not an accessory to any crime, Mr. Birdman.
Objection!
Birdman! In any event, with the witness as an accessory, it explains quite a bit, does it not?
Objection!
He's made it all make sense somehow. And he'll keep accusing Junie unless we can show someone else knew the script's details. But how could someone have gotten their hands on that kind of info? The only way they could have known what was in the script was if they saw the mock trial, heard it from Junie, had penned the script. Ugh.
They had clairvoyance and they saw it from the beyond. I can only show.
Okay, the only way they could have known what was in the script was if they heard it from Junie. That's what I was going to say. Heard it from Junie. She must have told them. Sorry, Junie, but you're not going to write this. Our client may have leaked the script's details to someone.
What in the world?
And I know I shouldn't have, but I revised the script to favor the prosecution. But Professor Corte noticed it immediately and changed it back. Miss Woods did not want Hugh O'Connor to win the mock trial. That's why I believe she leaked the details to the witness, Robin Newman.
I get it. If Robin won, Hugh wouldn't be able to confess to Juniper.
Right, Junie was probably trying to keep their friendship from becoming awkward. How could you, Dina? Why do you buy? What? Why you bunch of bull? What? I never heard a word about the script from Jennifer. Never, ever.
Objection!
You sure? Can you look me in the eye and promise it? The B.A.D. Athena, you don't have any evidence.
There she go. Actually, we might have just the thing.
Really?
Yeah, one of Robin's lines I read when we were reenacting the mock trial. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Corte who posed as the corpse. Air forehead. How did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Professor Corte was wearing. Robin said, "Oh, the green sweatsuit."
S-U-R-E. I might have said that, but so what?
Well, think of it this way, Athena.
Yeah, which way exactly?
If I told you that I'd be wearing a blue suit today, but then showed up wearing what I've got on now, what would you say?
Oh, the red suit. I think I've got it. Your Honor, we have evidence proving that Miss Newman knew the contents of the script. The defense moves to present said evidence to the court. Very well, Miss Sykes, present away. The evidence that proves that Miss Newman had prior knowledge of the script's contents. Oh my goodness.
If I showed up looking like Mr. Right.
Right here. Hold on. A body with a protruding arrow was found in the quad, but the murderous weapon wasn't all. Hold on.
Keep reading.
What is this? A body. Hold on. That's 1 of 4. Let me go ahead and read by
Just go to the last page.
the last page.
Yes.
Buy with school festival funds. Get from hardware store. Down here, sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor course. So she thought it was going to be red.
Yeah.
Take that!
The mock trial script? Miss Newman, during the mock trial, you are shown a photo of the victim's body. And reportedly, you reacted by saying, "Oh, the green sweatsuit?" Oh, yes, I said that. What's your point? You seem to have some issue with the green sweatsuit. Green sweatsuit.
Sweatshirt. You see, I have some issue with the green sweatshirt.
The green sweatsuit. And I think I know why. The proof is in the script, specifically on things to prepare page. Sweatsuit victim's outfit will be a red one from the prosecutor's course. You were surprised because the sweatsuit in the photo was green. But if you didn't know about the script's content, then that shouldn't have surprised you. No! No! I thought we were friends, Athena. How could I have been so blind? In light of her privileged knowledge, I moved to declare Miss Newman as a suspect, Your Honor. You what? If knowing script details make me a suspect, then there must be others besides me. I mean, someone else could have also been Professor Cortez's notes. Must have seen Professor Cortez's notes. Note? What note? The professor and Jennifer were working together to prepare for the mock trial. But only one copy of the script was made to prevent it from being leaked. But that gets kind of inconvenient, right? You're not seriously going to suggest. But it's the truth. Professor Cortez did do exactly. I pushed the button, Lord.
Yes, sir.
What was the
Why?
Exactly what you're thinking. She didn't write down any of the proceedings or the truth behind the case. But she did write a note to herself about the props and details about the victims' BODY. Is this really true, Miss Newman? If you don't believe me, send the police over to my house. Tell them to check the pictures on my camera. I thought it might give me an advantage. So I took a picture of the note.
I say she's telling the truth.
Wait a sec. If there's a note with details about the body, then that means there are others who could have made the murder look like our claimant's script. Yes, I believe you're right. Apparently, this case isn't as clear-cut as Prosecutor Blackwell would have us believe. This new revelation blasts a this new revelation blasts a big fat hole in the prosecutor's case. Ooh.
Objection!
Bully for you, Missy. But don't think this spells victory.
And why not? Why not?
The battle is still young, and my blade is now fully drawn. Between it and my next witness, your life will be forfeit. So put away your wooden sword.
Okay, when is gonna end?
And look at after this.
And show me what you are truly capable of if you wish to live.
You want it? Don't worry, I'm gonna bring it.
I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it. I already said I want nothing to do with this trial. How juvenile. It is not a matter of what you want, for you will cooperate, Hero Connor.
Prosecutor Blackwell, why have you called this witness?
You will recall that day before the mock trial. In short, the day of the murder. The accused testified that she left for home at around 6 p.m.
Yes, my notes here do confirm the fact. Right, our client wasn't at school at the estimated time of death, so she couldn't be.
Objection!
Yet that was but a facetious fib, or am I mistaken, golden boy? I have no intention of saying anything more. Now, if you excuse me... Hold! I'm not through with you yet. It seems the rogue prosecutor has it out for me. Leave, and we just might discuss you-know-what. No, wait!
Oh, one little statement and Mr. Cool loses it. What's that all about?
I changed my mind. I'll stay and testify.
Are you sure, Mr. O'Connor?
The word of a genius is as good as gold. Let's get on with this. Hugh O'Connor, a senior at Themis Legal Academy, lawyer course. How's that?
Just fine. Your testimony then, if you please.
You're up against the top of the class now. I'd be careful if I were you.
I know Judy would never feel like that. That pompous schoolboy won't know what hit him. Witness testimony. Around the time of the murder.
To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range until 7 p.m. To get mentally prepared for the mock... Is that not... Then, to get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the... I can't say this for some reason. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 p.m. At around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Juniper. We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask? That is quite enough. Well done, golden boy. The final bell rings at 7 p.m., at which the campus is a desolate place. Now, you will recall the tape recorder. We know the time of the voice recording. It was 7:10 p.m., the day before the mock trial. That was the dark hour of the heinous crime.
Do you have any proof of that?
As its final bell, the school plays a special broadcast when the clock struck 7. The female voice on the tape appears 10 minutes after the broadcast. The killer waited until the school was empty to spring her devious and deadly trap.
Tape recorder updated in the court record. A woman can be heard shouting, "You're a gunner," recorded in the art room at 7:10 p.m. on the 23rd. So when the witness saw the defendant, that would have been...
Indeed, it was 5 minutes after the voice was captured on tape in the art room. Ergo, we know that the accused was still in the main building, even after the killing.
So the time of the murder and the time of when the body was moved. Great. Another inconvenient testimony. Miss Sykes, your cross-examination, please. Cross-examination. Around the time of death, of the murder, rather. To get mentally prepared for the mock trial, I meditated at the archery range till 7 o'clock p.m.
Hold it!
So, do you meditate often?
Don't tell me you're gonna start pestering me too.
What's that supposed to mean?
No need to play dumb with me. All the girls want to know about my private life.
What? I will remind the defense this is a court of law, not a pickup spot.
It seems Miss Fancy Pants' lawyer is smitten with the witness.
Objection!
Objection, objection, objection! I'm just trying to establish the witnesses.
If you must know, I never go a day without meditating. Satisfied now, stalker girl?
That's it. You'd better take that.
Whoa there, Tiger. Just take a deep breath and relax. I'll just continue my testimony now if you don't mind.
Remind me of that dude that was reading in that noodle case.
This Penny Man.
The penny man. And around 7:15, I went to the main building before going home. That's when I saw Jennifer.
Hold it!
Our client has stated she went home at 6:00 p.m. You and Professor Corte were busy preparing for the mock trial together yesterday, right? Was that the last time you saw her? Yes, I left school at around 6:00 p.m.
No, wrong. I don't know what she was doing, but Juniper was definitely at school after 7 p.m. But I suppose neither side can prove one way or the other.
Ugh. But if Junie was there, that means she's fitting.
Truth be told, I saw her for only the briefest of moments.
We didn't say much as we passed by each other. She seemed her usual self. No.
Hold it!
So you just walked past a good friend, barely saying a word?
The final bell had already rung. They get mad when you stand around chatting. And again, we're not like you people, talking endlessly in those annoyingly loud voices.
Objection!
Annoyingly loud voices? I like if you refrain from insult. Annoyingly loud voices. I like it if you would refrain from insulting my partner like that.
Normally, I'd shout objection right about now. I'll take this one for the team. Anyway, I think that's about all I have to say.
That's it. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Hold it!
All right, I'll take you on your offer, on your kind offer.
I expected as much, so go ahead, ask away.
Mr. O'Connor, I want to ask you, did you go to the art room? Why did you stay past the last bell? How did you prep for the mock trial? Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Why did you stay past the last bell?
Nope.
He'll be like, he's trying to flirt with him if I ask him that. Well, did he go to the art room?
Nope.
Nope, not that. How did you prep for the mock trial? Why? Please tell the court what you were doing on October 23rd, the day before the mock trial.
That's an easy one. Nothing in particular.
Nothing at all? You didn't help with the preparations?
You don't get it, do you? I was merely playing the role assigned to me. I left the preparations and the like to the others. My job was to be mentally prepared.
Junie put her heart and soul into getting things ready while he just sat on his behind?
Just to reiterate, I spent most of the 23rd meditating at the archery range. I didn't talk to anyone until the school closed at 7 p.m. I suppose a few archery club members did come and go while I was there.
But you didn't talk to anyone? Not a single soul?
That's right. I didn't say a word to anyone till the final bell at 7 p.m.
I see. This is crucial information. Please add it to your testimony.
I don't know if you're bluffing, but if you are, you have a pretty good poker face.
I
didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I had been meditating alone at the archery range.
Hold it!
You really didn't talk to anyone?
Well, I did exchange a few greetings. But what does that matter?
So he didn't have any conversations the entire day? Methinks that claim needs a little more scrutiny. But what should I do? Is there anything I should ask about in more detail?
Nope.
Nope, no further questions?
Mm-mm.
Actually, never mind. I've got all the information I need.
My, don't we seem confident?
That's it. Anything else would you like to ask? Let me see.
Nope. We got some. We got some on it.
I didn't talk to anyone until the final bell. I've been meditating alone in the archery range.
You didn't read the case, so you might not know.
Read what case?
You didn't go back and watch it.
Watch what?
The case. The investigation.
Ah, well, he saw the dead body,
What else?
and he did talk to somebody. Who was he talking to? I forget who he said he talked to.
Not this. No.
Why are you doing that?
No. Nah.
Ah, this right here.
No.
It wasn't it.
Nope. It's so obvious.
Hold on.
The planner, mama.
The planner.
Yes.
Hold on. Constance Cortez planner, a sword emblem, yada yada yada. He met with you about that report yesterday on the 23rd. Well, he talked to Dr. Corte.
Corte.
I guess.
Objection!
So you didn't talk to anybody on October 23rd? Are you sure about that?
I already told you, my word is as good as gold.
Okay then, how do you explain this? And don't spare any details.
Sorry, never seen that before.
This is the victim's planner. She recorded all of her plans in great detail. Take a look at this page here. It reads 23rd. Meet with Hugh and important. Don't you find that interesting?
What? Where'd you get that?
The key word here is important. You said you were at the archery range all day, but you also said a few students came and went while you were there. That doesn't sound like a great place for an important talk. But the entire campus was buzzing with the activity before the mock trial. Where could they have possibly had a private conversation? I thought about that too, but the situation changes after the last bell. What's this now? The witness stayed after the last bell in order to have a private talk with the victim. Am I right, Mr. O'Connor?
This is insane! Must we go through this yet again? I suppose you have also no evidence as usual.
No, I don't have any direct evidence. However, the witness was meditating until the last bell, and he attempted to conceal his private meeting with the victim.
First Robin, now me. Who are you gonna accuse next? You're just another unscrupulous attorney looking to get ahead. Don't let him get to you. He's definitely hiding something. I mean, he was supposed to meet with the victim around her estimated time of death. I had my suspicions
about Robin, but Hugh seems just as guilty. These three are the only possible suspects after all. Mr. O'Connor, answer me this. Did you meet with Professor Corte that day?
Sorry, Miss Jailbird Prosecutor. Sorry, Mr. Jailbird Prosecutor. I don't mean to steal your thunder, but I have something to say. If it will save me some trouble, then by all means, speak away. If you will recall, Miss Sykes, the voice on the tape recorder was female. Knowing that, I'd like you to explain how I could possibly be a suspect.
Ooh, he has a point.
Impressive. Golden Boy here does shine gold indeed. Care to take the reins? You're more than capable of prosecuting this case. Sorry, but I'm studying to be a lawyer. What a pity. To think such genius is to be wasted on mere lawyering. At last, your moment is here, Sykes Dono. Time to refute Golden Boy's statement. And prove that you're the young prodigy worthy of the badge on your label.
Oh, could he lay any more pressure on?
The voice is unmistakably female, so there's no point in arguing about that.
Yeah, you're right. In which case, to whom does the voice on the tape really belong to?
Who it belong to?
They're gonna have me try to pick that out?
Yup. It's stupid too. It's stupid. The answer is so stupid.
It's the victims?
Mm-hmm.
The voice on the tape belongs to the victim. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Objection!
Are you mad? The voice in the recording says you're a goner. That is something a murderer shouts at their victim, not the other way around.
Yeah, that is a problem. You're a gunner. You're a gunner. You're a gunner. Goner, whatever his word is.
Goner. You're like Ener.
Gunner.
Athena?
You're a gunner. You're a gunner. Gunner. Hey, a corner. Hugh O'Connor. What? Hugh O'Connor. Gotcha. Hugh O'Connor. Wait a second.
Oh, Athena, you're scaring me here.
You're scared. I'm terrified for even coming up with this.
But what?
Prosecutor Blackquill, you wanted to know if I'm unworthy of my badge? Well, I'm about to show you why. Despite my age, I could wear it with pride.
Oh, then can I take it? You won't be changing your argument? Still, it stands as a bit odd for the victim to be the one yelling you're a goner.
I agree if that's what the victim was saying, but it's not. I assume you have something to back up your assertion, Miss Sykes. Not exactly, but you don't have to add fuel to this fire, Your Honor. If it is indeed Professor Corte's voice on the tape, then she was shouting because she was
about to beat him up. She about to beat him up. She about to whoop him. I'm just kidding.
She was scolding O'Connor.
Yeah.
I would like to call one basic factor to question. Is that shout on the tape really saying you're a gunner?
What are you up to now, Athena?
Professor Corte's planner says she's supposed to meet with the witness for an important talk. Perhaps our witness, despite being a genius, had done something wrong. And this made Professor Corte get angry with him during their private meeting. I don't see how this changes what we've heard on the tape. Well, if you want to see how it changes things, then let's try a little experiment. I get tired of experiments, really. Your Honor, I want you to yell at the witness as if you are mad at him. But, and this is important, use his full name. Okay, let's see. Hugh O'Connor.
What did I do to deserve that?
Yes, like that. Now try again, but faster. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor.
You're good.
Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. You O'Connor. Wait a second. No. This can't be.
Objection!
You think I spend the energy to lead you this far if it wasn't true? But it is, Your Honor. Humans are not perfect, but that's a scientific fact. We sometimes mistake shadows for monsters or the winds for voices. Now that you mention it, you can do this, Athena. Just give the old guy one more little push. The sound on the tape recorder never was the phrase, "You're a gunner." That's only what we thought we heard, when the fact it was the witness getting yelled at. The court will note that this is the difference from the selective hearing men are so good at.
I think you're right, but what was that last part again?
Never mind. The important thing is that the voice that was recorded isn't our client. And since it was the victim scolding the witness, we must now join the list of suspects.
Objection!
I had thought that testimony would suffice, but it seems it's come to this. I will not allow such a fallacious quibbles to upend this case. The prosecution has one final piece of evidence to present to the court.
Evidence? What's he going to pull out now?
Feast your eyes on this photo and let me see that insolent look vanish from within them.
Let's see here. Oh, it's a picture of the defendant and the victim. Why she look like a child?
Ooh,
Jennifer.
cheers!
She's not that young, is she?
She's sitting down.
Oh, I thought she.
What? Thought she was short.
I thought she was standing up. Anyway.
This photograph shows professor and student preparing for the mock trial together.
Wait, was this taken in the art room? The room where the murder occurred?
Indeed it was, but the revelations do not end there. Do you see the clock on the wall? It reads 7:05, a mere 5 minutes before the voice was recorded on the tape.
What?
The accused brutally stabbed the victim to death 5 minutes after this photo was taken.
Still camera photo added to the court record. A photo of the art room while preparations were being made, taken on the day of the murder. It seems the defendant's culpability in this crime is quite obvious. Junie was with Professor Corte just 5 minutes before she was murdered? What now? Nothing I say can change that fact.
Understand now? You can believe in your client all you wish, but try as you might. Such misplaced faith will inevitably be cut down before the cruel, steely blade of truth. Listen, Missy, the person you'd like to save more than anyone else in the world? I'd be willing to wager that your defense isn't what they desire.
But I became a lawyer so I could.
You still fail to understand after so much pain and defeat? The Courts are not the play yards of little children dressed as lawyers. So before you break your back in failure, run along home and grow up!
Ugh. Ugh. If he thinks I'm giving up now, he's got another thing coming. I have to find my inner strength if I ever hope to save him. But I can't think of any way to strike back. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's impossible. How could I smile under these circumstances, even if I forced it?
This is badder than bad. Who knew Blackwell had this one waiting in the wings? Why didn't that twisted samurai just present it at the beginning?
Wait, maybe this was his real plan. Was he trying to show me how weak and powerless I am? Maybe he's right, because I really haven't got a clue. Who's the real killer? Who murdered Professor Constance Corte? Robin Newman, a girl who had been forced to live a fib as a guy. Or was it Hugh O'Connor, the honor student who had met with Professor Corte? There seems to be a little reason to debate the defendant's guilt any longer. The time for a verdict has come. Was that Phoenix?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, her. No, that's not gonna happen, man! What's the meaning of this? You can't interrupt a judge about to hand down a... Maybe the false verdicts are a N-O-N-O. What? Miss Newman, please explain yourself. Juniper's not the killer. I know because I know who the real killer is. You do? You know who the real killer is? What is she up to now? Yep, I know because the real killer is... M-E... me, tee-hee. What? What? It was me! I did it alone, just me! I don't get it. Why is she confessing? Miss Newman was witness near the stage. There's even a related photo of her. The more I think about it, the more suspicious she seems. Robin Newman isn't the kind of guy who pins the blame on friends. Just so he can walk free. Get it over with. Declare me guilty already. Please, wait. Juniper, what are you doing? Thank you for all you've done, Dina, but you'll have to forgive me. I can't let my friends take the blame any longer. Junie, no. Don't do it. Hugh and Robin have done nothing. They have absolutely no connection to this case. The real killer it's me. I alone am responsible for the entire crime. What?
Objection!
Joni, you know that's not true. Hurry up and retract your statement. I'm afraid it is true. Forgive me, Dina. What are they doing now? Order, order. Will somebody please explain what's going on here?
I see right through your cheap ploy. School rules state that a prior conviction terminates one's eligibility to graduate. A guilty verdict here would make whatever dreams one had go up in a puff of smoke.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Even meek little mice will fight when cornered. A pitiful spectacle, I might add. These vermin are trying to protect each other now that there's nowhere else to run.
Protect each other? Wait. So was Robin just trying to protect Junie too? So then the real killer is...
This whole thing's a joke.
Uh-oh, now it's Hugh's turn. What is wrong with kids these days? I know that's right,
what just crossed your mind, Miss Sykes. You think I'm the killer, don't you?
You handle that bow like Link.
Wow, he really is a genius. He even knows what you're thinking. I think it's about time I told you the truth.
Or was it like Tulin?
And I'll even get right to the point. It was me. I did it.
Wait. What? Why are y'all confessing?
Now both potential suspects are claiming to be the real killer.
Oh, I am so confused right now.
If you still have doubts, how about I detail my murder plot? It's absolute genius. Enough of this nonsense! This is a court of law, not some set of some high school drama.
I see I have no choice. I'm afraid I have to.
Hoy! Wait! Your baldness!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I'm in no position to hand down a verdict just yet. I am hoping that the defense and prosecution can come up with some airtight evidence. That is why I am giving you both the rest of the day to continue investigating this case. Pinch me, I think I'm dreaming.
Fine, do as you wish.
This brings today's proceedings to a close. Court is adjourned. After 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Ooh.
To be continued, really.
To be continued.
I'm surprised they didn't say nothing after the court.
Nope.
Really?
Ooh, who did it? Who did it?
It went past my time by 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. No, I was just playing. I'm right. I'll have to go back and look at it again, you guys. The first one, the investigation and this trial. I need to go back and watch it. I forgot to go back and watch it before I came on tonight. But yeah, I appreciate you all for watching this tonight. And yeah, so I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. I don't have to work. So hey, I might be up a little late tonight. What you think, Pluminator?
Nope.
All right, we had Callabee in the chat, Game Queen 81, Dave, and Yimmy. Y'all was in the chat, and everyone else that's watching, I appreciate you for watching. All right, Callabee, yeah, you have a good night, and everyone else that's watching, good night. And also, if you're watching, you liking what you see, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe if you don't mind. Good night, good night, good night, everyone. I will talk to you all later. Peace out.
You.